Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video. I'm your host, Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we are in is Regulation H. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Alright, holy smokes guys, we are back with another video. This is going to be my second video with this Volcarona Gengar team, and as you saw in the first video, this team was absolutely amazing. We didn't really get to bring out the Tera Gengar as much as I would like in the first video, so we're going to do our best to try to bring Gengar to a lot more of the matches in this video, right? So if you like this type of content, guys, go ahead and subscribe, turn on that bell because I'm posting daily content, Pokemon content, and leave a like for me if you like this type of video or these type of teams, and let me know with a comment what do you think about Gengar in this format. But that's going to be it, and let's go ahead and get into these battles. There's a runner code up at the top right, so there's a Pokepaste down in the description below. Tyranitar Escadrille. Cacturin is pretty cool here. That Pokemon is really cool. Meowscarada typing with the grass and dark. I guess, well, Meowscarada has its typing since it was here first, but it's a cool Pokemon. Gyarados is interesting. Don't really see too many of those. Probably not going to come out to this match. And then Gholdengo plus Ursaluna. So I think Tauros is good on lead here. Gambit does pressure some, but if Tyranitar has a fighting type attack, I still think it's fine. Because I pressure Tyranitar with a close combat. I like Rillaboom here. And we'll go Gengar since it's actually it's walled by Ursaluna. This may not be the match for Gengar. If I get King Gambit set up, Clefable can be nice here for redirection, so we'll go with Clefable. I think Volcarona is pressured by too much physical damage here from the Tyranitar. I mean, I can't hit it with Giga Drain, but Rock Slide still hurts from both of them. I mean, actually, since I got Covert Cloak, I might have could have brought Volcarona. Yeah, it is T-Tar Escadrille. Alright. So, do you go Flying Tera on Tyranitar is the question. I think I just want to break the Sash on this slot. Tera Sorceries. I think Tyranitar Tera's here. If it switches, even better. Alright, there's no switch. There's no Tera either. Are you really gonna send it? Yeah, this is the opportunity for me to just close combat to Tyranitar. Make him respect. Maybe he has Protect. Yeah, he does. Okay, perfect. So he's not Assault Vest Tyranitar. And Aqua Jet here, even yeah, it's 50%. That's just to get around like Rock Slide Flinch. Oh, it is Earthquake. So my opponent now knows that another I really could just Sucker Punch that slot. Close combat T-Tar. I mean, it's only switching as Gholdengo, but and well Gyarados too. But you switching Gyarados, you just giving us a boost on this slot. So if he doesn't really know his calcs against Tauros, with how much Aqua Jet did, he may think that we're Choice Bandit and not Tera his T-Tar, but we'll see. I think you should Tera T-Tar here. If he doesn't Tera though, I think this will probably be game over. Alright, so that's a wasted slot there. Good play by my opponent. Oh, it is Gyarados. But do you Tera T-Tar here? Oh, you didn't Tera though. Yeah, it's not surviving that. Tauros is very strong for this team. Tauros is just a really good, powerful fighting type. So that's really good damage there. I mean, at this point, King Gambit's at +3, right? This is a very powerful King Gambit right now. Alright, I do think I want to get Clefable out. Actually, I think Rillaboom with the recovery is good here. And I want to protect this slot. Because King Gambit is really threatening right now, so I kind of want to protect it as much as possible. Tauros is good for Intimidate later. Alright, there's Tera. Tera Gyarados. Flying? Oh, did you target the Rillaboom with Tera flying? This would be kind of scary if he did. If he does go for this play, I mean, this keeps him in the game slightly. But the thing about it is, Clefable with King Gambit is just really threatening right now. So he went all in on knocking out Tauros there. I can actually pressure Excadrill with... Yeah, this is actually good, because I can pressure Excadrill with Aqua Jet and Sucker Punch into Gyarados. Yeah, switching is fine, because Sandstorm is ending some Excadrills is way worse without the sand. Oh, I mean, you still take a good chip here. Decent. Let's see how much +3 Sucker Punch Dark Terror is doing. This is a 1 KO. Let's go, King Gambit. And this is why I wanted to protect it. He went for a good play last turn, but kind of ignoring the King Gambit was a little bit scary in my opinion. But props on my opponent for going for it. But, I mean, Tauros just clinic now. I mean, does Close Combat pick up Ursaluna from there? Because one way I can lose this game is if he goes for Protect Excadrill. Man, I really do feel like Wave Crash to get the KO there. I'm actually going to double that slot. Because I don't know 100% sure if he gets the KO. Oh, but he cancels. Let's go. See, one way I could lose is if I Sucker Punch Excadrill and it protects, and Ursaluna survives the Wave Crash or the Close Combat, and then gets like a crit Hyper Voice onto King Gambit, I can lose. But if I just KO Ursaluna, then Excadrill can never beat all three of the remaining mons I have by itself. Especially with terrain up, Earthquake is like significantly weaker. So that was a fun battle. Let's get to the next one. We have Garchomp with no T-Tar, Dragonite, Archaludon with no Pelipper. So it's probably Power Herb, King Gambit himself, Primarina, and Among Us. So Tauros is really bad into I'll say it's bad in the Dragonite before Teras and Among Us and Primarina. Plus it activates King Gambit, so I don't want to bring Tauros here. Gengar is okay. It is bad into King Gambit too. So I think I want to bring a combination of my Gambit Volcarona, Rillaboom, and Clefable. I actually think that Volcarona kind of sweeps. I'm gonna go these two, Clefable and funny enough, I actually still want to bring Gengar. Yeah. I feel like Gambit's a little bit too slow here, and I think I might use Tera on something else. I think if I would have bring Gambit, then I would not bring Volcarona, right? I don't think I need both of them setting up. And Gengar still pressures Primarina a lot. I think I should cover for a Rock Slide here. I'm gonna Quiver Dance and fake out Among Us. He's never gonna go for Earthquake here, so the only thing we're really worried about is a Rock Slide. Oh, perfect. This is a free Quiver Dance. Unless for some reason you're like Covert Cloak bonus. Alright, so this tells me you're probably gonna go for E-Speed with Dragonite. I want to do Tera Among Us next turn. Nice. I think you're supposed to. I think you should Tera Dragonite. Actually, I want to go for Woodhammer to Dragonite. Oh, he didn't Tera. Okay. I just clicked Outrage. Alright. Well, I can bring a Clefable in. That actually sucks, because now he can Tera Among Us in the grass. But I think it's fine because I can just Giga Drain Among Us. Wow, he straight went for Outrage. Well, at least we have it locked in into attacking Clefable. He didn't Tera Among Us. I'd much rather have burnt the Dragonite though. Alright, so Dragonite can switch now. Nice. How you feel, Among Us? Safety Goggles Tech. Alright, beautiful. I think I just go for another Follow Me. I know he's gonna switch here, so I think this opportunity to get Quiver Dance up. Probably double switch, honestly. Alright, there's a Dragonite switch. I knew that one was coming. Fine by me. Free Quiver Dance. Alright. So we do have to take note that terrain is expiring. Amogus is probably going to switch here itself. I want to go for a Heat Wave plus Moonblast into Garchomp. Alright, there's the Amogus switching out. I could have Moonblast that slot too. That's good damage. Oh, he did go for Earthquake. But it's not doing much in this game. He's Life Orb, okay. Nice. Clefable's actually really good into his team because of the Moonblast pressure, plus the ability to ignore Amogus. It's really solid. Okay. Alright, you should be E-speeding with Dragonite. So Gengar's not too bad since it does have Shadow Ball to pressure Archaludon, but he hasn't Tera'd yet. But if he Teras in the grass, which he shouldn't do that in front of Volcarona, it's probably Dragonite Terraing here most likely. Oh. Huh? Why Tera Fairy there? Yeah, now you just lose Dragonite, right? And Amogus can't Tera to get around Heat Wave. All it can do is protect. Flash Cannon should have one-shot it. Woo! That was close though. Okay, that was super close. But I think Volcarona just closed this game out. This is just a clinic by Volcarona. But Gengar now hits hits Archaludon for super effective damage, so Gengar is just gonna one-shot it at this point. So Gengar is absolutely the right bring in the back here because of his Tera that he has on Archaludon. Alright, Amogus should protect here if it knows what's good for it. We're going to go for Heat Wave here and follow me because we want to feint here to get free switch into Gengar. My opponent cancels again. Let's go. Alright, 2 games we set up Volcarona and King Gambit and they just couldn't deal with them. Nice. Alright, let's get to the next one. Side spam here with Sneasler, Archaludon, Gallade, and Sneasler and Zoroark. This team is scary. Now, if you see my my previous video that I posted, the previous team, the last 2 videos, I actually showcase how good Zoroark can be on lead. It's very threatening. If it is like normal Tera, I think this is just Choice Specs Zoroark. I got a feeling that he is going to lead Choice Spec Zoroark. So I kind of want to lead this. He's threatening King Gambit with the fighting type coverage, but I think he's going to disguise it. I know I want to bring Rillaboom and Gengar. Gengar has some immunities to the normal type coverage on his team. And it's a good switch into Zoroark. This team is scary because you don't know what you're actually in front of. But I think he's going to disguise Zoroark as one of the fighting types. Alright, if Sneasler doesn't get a booster, it's most likely Zoroark. Alright, so let's see, what are you? Because you're not running Psychic Seed on Zoroark. Okay, that's Zoroark. I think. Wait. The Psychic Seed's on Indeedee. I'm gonna protect here. I have a special defense boost on this slot, so I'm gonna just wave crash this slot. Tauros is really good here with the special defense boost because the Intimidate, if that is Sneasler, the Intimidate drops his attack by 1, and the special defense boost helps us against Zoroark or Indeedee going for it. I think this is Zoroark though. Is it normal Tera? Yep, it's Zoroark. See, I had the feeling it was, but King Gambit is gonna be good here. Oh yeah, but we're just gonna wipe Zoroark. We should survive with a special defense boost. We've been nasty if I just switched in Rillaboom went for Sucker Punch, right? Alright. This is a spread move. This is normal Tera choice specs though, so can Tauros take it? Whoo! That's all we needed. Nice, and we won't hit KO. So we lose our Tauros, but we also take your Terastallization away. Alright, but we do know Sneasler's in the back, so that's still scary. It's actually really scary, because how do I deal with Sneasler? It would have been Volcarona, but I don't have it. Okay. It really brings out Ursaluna. I really want a Swords Dance here. But I think Indeedee's gonna go for Trick on there. I honestly don't know how I beat Sneasler, man. I mean, I have Shadow Ball on Gengar. Indeedee might not even go for Trick on there. Oh man, is he just cooking Earthquake here? We still keep our Sash. I got a play that I can make here. I can Sucker Punch Ursaluna, pick up the KO, and switch in Rillaboom. He may not expect this play. And then this conserves my Sash on Gengar, and hopefully Gengar can Shadow Ball this Sneasler. He doesn't have Psychic Seed, so he doesn't have the special defense boost. And if he goes for close combat here, he's going to lower his defenses so that Gengar can do better into it. Right. So I'm hoping that this Sucker Punch with Dark Tera and Ursaluna being at -1 is able to get the KO. protect, we do get Sucker Punch off. Oh, it's so close. Oh, we went for Throat Chop. And Headlong Rush. Okay, so we fake out Sneasler and we Counter Cleave Ursaluna. And if you protect, we just Grassy Glide you next turn. Oh, he didn't protect. Oh, that did so much damage. Okay, I think we can win here now. Yeah, that Sneasler's probably all offense. The fake out did a lot of damage. And I'm just going for priority moves here, because we just need to get it in range of double Shadow Ball. Or at least one Shadow Ball. Oh, he just cancels. He doesn't even try to win the game. Now, Sneasler can... It's going to be a lot, because you got a Close Combat King Gambit, then you got a Dire Claw, Rillaboom, and then you still got to deal with Gengar with the Sash. So, it's a tall task for Sneasler. But it does have a lot of resistances into everything except Shadow Ball. But we were able to get out of that one. But I had a feeling that they're going to go with that Choice Specs Hisuian Zoroark play. And just my experience in using Hisuian Zoroark, I just kind of had a feeling that it might have been that set. And we were very fortunate that Tauros was able to survive because of that special defense boost that we got from the Mirror Herd, right? Which was clutch and helping us, you know, be able to KO that thing in one hit. But that's a fun game. Let's get into the next one. Ranked opponent here. And he has Pelipper, Archaludon, and Rillaboom. Indeed, he's interesting there. I feel like Volcarona just wins this game, usually, when I have it in the back. So I'm going to go with Tauros Rillaboom lead. Gengar looks good with the poison if Archaludon Teras. I really want redirection though. If Archaludon Teras, then Volcarona can just beat it, right? I think Clefable's key here. Yeah. I want to bring Gengar, but I don't know, man. I feel like it does have good coverage, but I feel like Tauros is really good into forcing Archaludon into Tera. Alright, that's the lead I expected. Alright, so Tauros is faster than Pelipper. And we know that because our ability is activated, but Pelipper is faster than Rillaboom. So I want to close combat this slot. I really want to fake out Archaludon and close combat it, but I'd rather break the Sash on this. Alright, he is going for a Tera. So Gengar would have actually been really... I really wanted to bring it, but... Yeah, Gengar would have been perfect to bring out here next turn. Yeah, this is probably just gonna one-shot Tauros. I could have went for like a Grass Tera here, but I don't know if it's worth it. And I really just want to remove Pelipper at this point because Volcarona can set up and sweep my opponent's team. Yeah, this was the game for Gengar, guys. This was the game. It would have been perfect right here. He did target down the Pelipper. Nice. So Rillaboom gets extra life here, which is good for us. Beautiful. And he went for Draco. He doubled it. Nice. So I'm going to switch out into Clefable and go for U-turn. I'm hoping that he goes for another Draco into that slot. He could make the crazy read in Draco to Rillaboom. But you know that's not going to KO probably Assault Vest, right? So I don't know if you risk that. Alright, he did go for Helping Hand. If he targeted the Rillaboom slot, I think we kind of lose here. And it's fine because this just shows me that this is a game that I should have brought Gengar to. And I didn't have the conviction to bring it. This is what it's on the team for. Oh, he went for an electro shot though. That is a 2-hit KO, which is scary. Try to cheese. If he targets the Clefable slot. No. I don't need a Tera here. Alright, so we knew that slot is switching out. He may just try to win the terrain war. Okay. Did he target Clefable here though? He should want to get rid of Clefable so that he has his terrain up with Garchomp. Yep, nice. I don't think you're ever clicking Draco here, because I can just follow me, right? And I don't think you're clicking Earthquake here, or Dragon Claw. Ah, if he has Rock Slide though, I didn't Tera. That's actually scary if he has Rock Slide here. You went for that knowing I have follow me pressure. I'm actually shocked he went for that, but the burn is huge there. The burn is absolutely huge. I maybe should have went for Giga Drain here. But he switches that slot, so this should be game over. Nice. And I tear Rillaboom. This is why we had to tear grass on here, just in case we need that extra grass damage. Now, even though he got rid of terrain, like this should be enough to KO. The rain is gone. I'm at +2. Nice. We double connect. DD's. Oh, that's just a double KO. Woo! Let's go. This game would have been a lot easier if I had Gengar though. But funny enough, Gengar is really not that good in the Garchomp. But it would have been excellent into Archaludon. But he did have to play a switching Archaludon out into Garchomp. I'm just gonna safe U-turn here and protect. But battles cancelled. Let's go. Man, this team is strong though, man. This is a really good showing of it. But this is definitely the game for Gengar, but we're gonna do our best to try to bring it out in the last game. See how much damage we can do. This is the game for Gengar. Sludge Bomb hits everything, right? Archaludon is most likely gonna win a Tera. So I'm gonna lead Tauros, Rillaboom, Gengar, he has all these water types, so I think I still want to bring Volcarona. But do I drop Clefable? But this means I have no setup, right? But we're going all in. This is the Gengar. This is the Gengar game. So we're gonna. This is the first game we drop our 2 setup mons. But I want Gengar to win this game for us. This is what we want. I really want to Tera out of the Archaludon here. Are we switching a Primarina here though? We could, but that's kind of unsafe with Rillaboom right there. There we go. All right, so we force a Tera. I really wanted to wave crash here. Oh, he's electric. Of course, he's not one of the other Teras. Oh, and he's faster than Tauros. But this one absolutely horrific. It's kind of overkill though. So that means you must not have that much bulk if you're running that much special. I mean, that much speed. Wow, I did not expect it to be electric Tera though. He's really fast too. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he's max speed. He has protect. But this worked out in our favor. Alright, Gengar, I need you to pick up the KO from there. Nice. Let's go, Gengar! Alright, what we got here? Rillaboom. Wait. Is that bait? You don't have any switch-ins for this. Like, Gengar just goes crazy right here, right? I mean, you could Grassy Glide and Electro Shot Gengar, but a Wood Hammer's still gonna hurt. If you don't Grassy Glide Gengar here, this should be a wrap right here. He didn't Grassy Glide. Let's go, Gengar. This a one-hit KO. Oh, it's so close. We do get the poison though. I think he just went for U-turn in the Rillaboom. Oh, that's so close. The one shot there would have been beautiful. He did target Gengar though. I'm pretty sure he U-turned into my Rillaboom. Alright, we get a Wood Hammer off. Oh, that's so much damage. They doubled it. Okay. Archaludon's gonna protect next turn. I'm gonna protect Clefable and the Grassy Glide Rillaboom. If he would have just U-turned my Rillaboom, or just we would have got that one-hit KO, that would have been so beautiful, man. Well, yeah, that Rillaboom's really invested in the special defense. We still did that much, so you could tell it was Assault Vest. You had the balls to not protect Archaludon here? Oh, you didn't. Okay. That's a very risky play. I guess he might have just been going for a Flash Cannon here, though. Yep. Alright, does my terrain expire? The good thing about Clefable is we ignore all those boosts. The Flash Cannon is still going to do a hefty amount. Oh, it's Primarina. He's stalwart. He didn't get a boost from I'm gonna Thunder Wave Primarina. Yeah. And Grassy Glide this slot. Oh! Alright, this is getting a little scary now. Alright, did he double target me? And we missed Thunder Wave. Oh, we do survive. Okay. Alright. Man, this game is getting so close. I should have just wood hammered there. We know he goes for Flash Cannon there. You should always target the Rillaboom shot. This is tough, man. Yeah, this is tough because I made that one play last turn. I really thought Grassy Glide would get it though. Yeah, that's probably gonna kill me to recoil. Even if I didn't, Archaludon is max speed, so. This is a good match, though. We tried. Alright. Man, if Gengar could have just got that KO on Rillaboom, this game would have looked so different because we would have been able to get a Sludge Bomb off into Archaludon. We actually outsped Archaludon. Or even a Shadow Ball with the Stellar Tera boost. I want to do one more game because we want to always end it on a win. Gengar is good here for soaking up the spikes. I think King Gambit might be good here too, though. I mean, pressures Dragon Pole and Sarah Ledge with Sucker Punch. I'm actually leaning more so towards King Gambit. The Sucker Punch is pressuring so much. Yeah, I like this. And I think Gengar can close this game out with Sludge Bombs. If Cerulean terrestrializes into grass. Alright. If he has taunt here, that would be trouble, but usually they go for beat up turn 1. Cool. And we have Gengar here to pressure the Annihilate with Shadow Ball, which forces it to Tera. Alright, what's Maso going for here? I did go for beat up. He was hoping we wouldn't click follow me again, but definitely clicking. Can't let you get Rage Fist online. Alright, Mousehole's gone. Would you really just attack with Dragon Pole who don't have Sucker Punch? I don't think so. I think that's bait. Oh, he is attacking. Oh, he has Fairy Tera. Not the one that should have brought Volcarona. Oh, Gengar's really good here. Wait, he just went for Poison Terror. I think I want to target the Annihilate here because targeting Gengar is kind of obvious. I mean, targeting Dragapult is kind of obvious. So hopefully he protects since he has Life Orb. Nice. Okay, can we get the one-hit KO on Gengar here? Well, the two-hit. Alright, so we're trying to put you in Shadow Ball range. Yes, that's going to get the KO. Let's go, Gengar! And now Dragapult's threatened. And whatever you have next to Gengar is not going to be able to take a +4 Dark Terror Sucker Punch. I mean, next to it. Oh, yeah. So just Sludge Bomb this slot and Sucker Punch this slot. We go for the double. That's the pressure that Gengar puts on, but Glamora, unless you're Focus Sash, you shouldn't be able to take this. Yep, GG. Let's go. Yeah, I was a little bit spooked because of the Fairy Tera, but then I remembered that I brought Gengar in the back, right? And Gengar just pressured Dragapult. And now we just forced Dragapult to go for a double protect, right? And if it didn't go for it, it would just got KO'd by Sludge Bomb. Nice. We clutch this one out. And we get another cancel. Let's go. We got to showcase Gengar. Even though we didn't get to use the terrestrialization in this game, we used it in the last game, right? I told you guys in the previous video that I was going to at least terrestrialize Gengar. So we did terrestrialize it, and it was huge for helping us win this game because the Sludge Bomb pressure just, now that Dragapult was Fairy, which is pretty cool to go for those Fairy Terra Blasts into like the dragons that's in the format. But you honestly could just go for like Dragon Darts, right? And still hit the dragons. But at least you become immune to dragon type moves, right? And you resist the dark type attacks that people try to go into Dragapult. So it's a cool terrestrialization on it. But I think the turn that he lost the game, I don't know if +1 Drain Punch KOs King Gambit. We do have a lot of physical defensive bulk as well as HP, and he was only at +1, right? And it's base 75. So we can do the damage calc and see if it would have KO'd. But I think King Gambit would have been able to survive with just a little bit of health, and we would have been able to still get that Swords Dance off. And once the Gengar just came into the game, like, as long as he protects Dragapult, we always just win there with the Sucker Punch plus Shadow Ball, right? Because he can't come back from that. But that was fun. A couple of matches. Let's get into final review. Right. Getting into our final review. So this team was really fun. It is really consistent, and it has a lot of answers into a lot of things in the format. And you can really use Volcarona and King Gambit to really like pressure a lot of teams that can't really take, you know, the boosted heat waves or the boosted dark damage. And King Gambit really feels super strong once he gets set up. Next to Clefable, it's really hard to deal with. It's really hard to stop the Sucker Punch pressure, along with the pressure that comes from Gengar. And like if they try to Tera into, you know, things like fairy types, then Gengar pressures them. If they target into, if they Tera into dark types, then Tauros and Clefable kind of pressure them from that point, right? So it's a really cool strategy. It is really strong. I do think that Gengar has more of a place in this meta than maybe I even showcased it. There was probably a couple games where it was really good. I showcased you guys one of the games where I definitely could have brought it when Archaludon Tera into Fairy, but we're still able to win that game. But just, you know, the one that we lost, had Gengar just got that KO on the Rillaboom, we would have won that game. Or if I just wood hammer into the Archaludon, we still would have won that game. But we did get to showcase, you know, because we lost that game, we played one more. And we were able to showcase a game where Gengar was actually really threatening to like those Fairy Teras, and pretty much sealed up that game once we brought Gengar out on the field, because it just pressured Dragapult for one hit KO, which caused my opponent to be able to play passive and allow King Gambit to sweep from that point. So this is a really cool team, and it is really strong. It does utilize Tauros' strengths a lot. We didn't really get to utilize Tauros' Tera with the grass. I do think that you can probably go for like maybe like a Steel Tera on Tauros just to help you against that Pelipper matchup, so it's not so iffy. And if you want to change like a Tera type on the Rillaboom, you could change that to like fire. But like I said, I wanted this team to have more damage output than just being able to set up with King Gambit and Volcarona. And you know, the Tauros with the Mirror Herb, Gengar with Stellar Tera, and Rillaboom with Grass Tera just allows you to have a lot more damage output that your opponent might not be expecting, so you don't have to just be stuck on setting up and then trying to sweep from that point. But that's going to be it for this final review. This team is awesome. There's a rental code up at the top right, so there's a Pokebase down in the description below. Let me know with a comment if you guys think Gengar is good in this format. And go ahead and turn on that bell and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content, because I am putting out daily content. But that's going to be it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, deuces.